What is going on, everybody, and welcome to episode 4 of the Team of the Season Pack Project. Today, it's a big day for the Team of the Season Pack Project because we've got the Community Team of the Season dropping, which means that, yes, we're not too far into this series yet. Is it over? Team of the Season's here? Of course not. All right, we planned for this. We said Community Tots is not going to be the time we open our packs. In fact, it looks like all the nominees for Community Team of the Season are kind of dead anyway. Are you really going to be wanting to even spend FIFA points on this if you've got FIFA points ready? Absolutely not. Are you going to be spending all your rare cards to open upgrade packs to do Community Tots SBC related stuff? Absolutely not. Now, please be patient if it does try to draw you in, because there's going to be so many better Team of the Seasons throughout the next few weeks. This is just the teaser. This is just the intro. So we're going to take a look at some of the Team of the Season nominees in this episode. So let's go ahead and take a look at that right now. And as you guys can see, there are quite a few players nominated. Now, it's a little too late to vote on these cards. In fact, by the time you're watching this, we might be seeing the actual team dropping somewhere around that time. But with the goalkeepers, I would love to see Alphonse Areola from Fulham. That would be a pretty cool card because it's French, links up with a lot of different center backs that we've seen untradeable throughout the year, and I'm sure other French Team of the Season cards that are going to be great. And it adds a little bit of an idea for possibly a La Liga to EPL link up on the bottom of the team. You've got Alphonse Areola, but you can also link with a Varane to kind of get that little hybrid going down there. In the defense, some cards that caught my eye. You've got Emre Can, which is a very interesting one given the fact that he is a midfielder, both IRL and in FIFA. So I'm not sure why he's been classified as a defender. Assume that EA are going to put him as a center back, although he's definitely a CDM/center mid and hasn't really played any center back this season. But even then, he would be a pretty solid center back because he is tall. You'd have to watch out for the work rates, but I think it'd be a pretty cool card, and I am biased because I am a Dortmund fan. But even then, you've got David Alaba from Bayern Munich, which is a pretty solid idea as well. I think that would be a pretty cool Team of the Season. We've seen a lack of defenders in Bundesliga. I know we had that Jeremiah St. Just card about a month ago. That was a pretty good introduction for center backs in Bundesliga, but in terms of defenders in general for Bundesliga, there's not been too many choices. You've had the Bender brothers, you've had Jeremiah St. Just, but overall it really has been pretty bare in that league. So adding a couple of defenders from Bundesliga there would be pretty cool. And also you've got the Nordi Mukiele that kind of fits that theme as well. On top of that, you got guys like Philip Max from PSV. He used to play in Bundesliga as well. I guess I am really interested in these German-type center backs or defenders because Philip Max is a left back. But that card got a Team of the Season a couple years ago, and it was actually quite nice. We'll see if they do it again this year. A couple of guys in here I don't even know. Ko Itakura from FC Groningen. That's in the Eredivisie at the same team that Arjen Robben plays for. If it's a right back card, which I do not know, honestly, we'll have to take a look at it. But if it's a right back card and you have that Robben card, that could be an insane link up right there. Lucas Digne obviously is going to be a pretty solid card if he gets one. Moving on to the midfielders, we've got some names that stand out to me like Angel Correa. If they give him enough pace, that card could be absolutely lethal. Chiesa from Juventus, definitely a good card because of the links to Juventus players like Cristiano Ronaldo, Dybala, etc. Looking down the list, you've got Nkunku from RB Leipzig, and if there's anybody on this list that deserves it, it's probably Nkunku. Most of these guys haven't really stood out this year, although Emre Can has consistently played. He hasn't consistently played well. He's kind of off and on, so I don't know what really the requirements to get nominated are, other than the fact that you don't have an inform and you also, I guess, have to consistently play. Is that it? I don't know. Another couple that catch my eye here, Tanguy and Ndombele here from Tottenham Hotspur, getting that French midfielder kind of thing going in Premier League, and I'm sure there's going to be a lot of other great Premier League midfielders once the EPL Tots comes out as a whole, but getting him early, I think that would be one of the cards that stands out and would be super expensive in the first week, but then gets really cheap after you see, oh, there's a ton of cards like this coming out during Team of the Season. And then Federico Valverde, he's had a couple of cards this year like that inform really early on that was so good for everybody. It was in all the weekend league teams, but he hasn't had too many really big upgrades at all this year, and that could be his chance here with Team of the Season, kind of putting his name back out there for one of the best midfielders in FIFA right now. Looking at the attackers, this is very dry. If you compare this to the cards that we're going to get in future weeks, I mean, there's not too many here that are going to be any good after Community Tots is over. Moise Kean is kind of cool because he gets the PSG links. You've got Mikel Antonio, who's going to have pace out the wazoo, but again, you're going to have a lot of Team of the Season cards that look like that this year. Odds on Edward, I wouldn't be too surprised if he won it. Being a Celtic player, he's got a lot of fans probably voting for him, but also he's French and gets links that way. But not a ton of cards that really catch my eye here. I think maybe getting some really weird leagues, getting some Team of the Seasons in most consistent would be cool, just to add some ideas for some weird hybrids as we go through Team of the Season, because I think that's a lot of the fun, finding these kind of odd links that might be Chinese League or Japanese League, Korean League, or Saudi League. The leagues that aren't used too much in FIFA yet could get a chance to shine with Team of the Season cards from those teams. So I think that could be a cool addition if they started adding guys like Ricardo Lopez from Shanghai, who I believe is a Portuguese player. So you could try to maybe link some Shanghai players. I know there's some Brazilians on that team as well. Some usable cards if they get more Team of the Seasons, especially once we see the rest of World Team of the Season, which drops later, probably later May. They could maybe get a link to Ricardo Lopez if he ends up winning it. So that is it for the nominees and what we're going to look at there. So let's go ahead and head back into FIFA and see how are we going to attack this now that we know that Team of the Season is dropping and we're not completely ready for the pack opening. We're definitely not even close to ready for the big pack opening at the end of this series. So how do we attack this? How do we adjust our strategy so that we can capitalize on this the most? Now, I've definitely slacked a little bit in the last couple of days just due to being busy with my other job, which is running a soccer club in my area. Shameless plug, links down below. But I still need to be grinding at this and making sure that we're ready for a big pack opening that kind of blows everybody away. And I think we're either going to save that for Ultimate Team of the Season or Bundesliga or La Liga Team of the Season, because we know that Premier League Team of the Season normally drops early and we're not going to be ready by then. I think Ultimate Tots is probably going to be the best time. Let me know which Team of the Season you guys want me to open packs for. We'll open a couple of packs here and there for every Team of the Season, and I'll even be jumping on a lot of other people's accounts in my stream to open packs to make sure we're not missing out on anything. But the big pack opening probably has to be towards the end of Team of the Season. So with that being said, I think we got to continue to do that Serie A SBC and making sure that we're going to capitalize on marquee matchups whenever they come out in any SBCs that are out for either a week or just a day that give us good packs in return. A rare Electrum Players Pack, that's 6 rare gold cards. On top of that, you also get a rare Mixed Players Pack. That's another 4 rare gold cards, and then here is another 3. So in total, I believe that's 13 total rare gold cards off of just 3 SBCs, or technically 2 right here, if you're not counting Ajax and Dortmund's SBCs right here, which a gold players pack and a jumbo gold pack, not very good packs to open. And I believe we actually have one pack to open over in the store right now that we're going to go ahead and open because we don't need this those kind of packs. So we got jumbo premium gold packs, which are all 15k packs, but a gold players pack, it guarantees you 1 rare gold card, but it could just be a 75 rated rare card. That sucks, and it's not worth holding on to when you get 12 players in return that you can put back towards other SBCs to get much better cards. I don't think Calvert-Lewin is going to get a Team of the Season card, although he did start the season with an absolute bang, so he still has a shout. If he does end up getting a Team of the Season and I just opened that pack at a terrible time, so be it. We get these cards to use back into other SBCs. It's going to make our lives a lot easier because, as I said at the beginning of this video, or it might have been at the end of the last video, either way, I said there are not a lot of cards in our club right now. We don't have a lot to work with, so we don't want to be going out and spending all 1.1 million coins on simple 300 coin cards that we could have in our club already. When we do this Serie A SBC, are we going out and doing the bronze pack method, throwing those silvers into upgrade SBCs, keeping the gold cards that are from main leagues like Serie A, keeping the gold cards that are from main leagues like La Liga or EPL or Bundesliga, keep those guys, and then cycling through, throwing in the non-league players into more upgrade packs until we get a bunch of those main league cards. It's a grind. It's definitely not a short period of time that it takes. It's definitely a grind, but it's worth it because we're going to save a ton of coins in the long run. Spend a couple of coins on 400 coin bronze pack and just absolutely take each card in this pack and stretch it for all that it's worth in this game. Make sure you're taking advantage of those upgrade packs because once we're out of gold cards, once we're out of rare gold cards, we're not going to be able to do any of the cool upgrade SBCs that drop every single week of Team of the Season. They've dropped every single year in the past ever since SBCs have come out. Those SBCs are some of the most worth SBCs of the year. They are what give out most Team of the Season cards. There's no denying that. So it's really going to be crucial that we keep hold of as many as we can. But I do plan on using all 1.1 million coins by the end of Team of the Season. There's no reason to keep hold of them post Team of the Season. And on top of that, you guys know that I'm pretty smart with my coins. And we're going to be making sure that we make some cool investments. Maybe go for fodder investments if they become an opportunity. I think that during most consistent Team of the Season, we're not going to see a lot of stuff drop in terms of SBCs for upgrade packs. Because normally at the beginning of promos, you see EA are going to focus on trying to squeeze as much money out of their consumers as possible. And then towards the end of the promo, that's when they kind of reward all of their consumers and try to keep everybody involved by throwing as much content as at you as possible. But for those first few days, they're not going to drop any way to get these Team of the Seasons easy. You're going to have to open packs to be able to get these Team of the Seasons, and the only way to get packs at that point are A, if you've saved up the packs like us in the Team of the Season pack project, or B, are you buying FIFA points? That's the only two options for you, and they're doing that on purpose. So that's definitely not going to be something that we see on the first couple of days of Team of the Season, which means that, well, while these packs are going to inevitably be open, at least by the big content creators that rely on opening packs for their content, you're going to see a drop in price for 83 rated cards, for 84 rated cards. You might see informs drop a ton as Team of the Season comes out. Informs already pretty irrelevant. They become even more irrelevant. They're used for absolutely nothing at that point. And with everybody's focus being on the price of different Team of the Season cards, the focus shifts away from inform cards or other special cards that have been quite important for both SBCs and for teams in the past couple of months. So that's definitely something to consider in terms of trading, not necessarily in terms of pack building. This will be the last bronze pack we open as we prepare our grind towards the next Serie A SBC. Right now, we're looking at 121k coins spent with a pack reward total of 845,000 coins. That also includes the 85 plus times 5 pack. That also includes the 83 plus times 11 pack. And those aren't included in the coin total because that's not really, you can't really put a coin total on those packs. They never come out in the store. I don't know what you would value them at, but if you take those two packs into considerations, it's well over 1 million coins worth of packs, all stored in this 31 packs. Every single pack we have here is of value. All the packs that don't have good value, we've dumped. The lowest value here are these four. The Jumbo Premium Gold packs, are the lowest of the valued packs. Every single other pack is quite good. We've got the Mega Packs, Ultimate Pack, Prime Electrums are even good. Rare Electrums are very good. And then, of course, the really good packs towards the end. The League One Premium Players Pack, obviously, we'll save until League One's Tots comes out. So a couple of the packs will definitely open during Team of the Season, but I think we save pretty much all of them for the Ultimate Team of the Season. So, guys, thank you so much for watching episode number 4 of the Team of the Season Pack Project. I'll see you guys again tomorrow or the next day in episode number 5 as we continue to build, and we'll have a lot more content with Team of the Season dropping for most consistent as well. Thank you guys a ton. Drop a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.